Hey trainers, Kayden here, and today I'm going to do a deck profile on Zoroark with Lycanroc, or I meant Lucario, sorry. Now, this deck, I've been practicing it for a while, and I like it a lot, and I think it's really strong, and it's going to be a good deck in the format. It also has recently got a top 8 at regionals, and this is kind of our list on how we do it, how we made it, and it's pretty good. So it starts with a 4/4 Zoroark with the trade ability and ride to speeding, and then a 3/2 line of Lucario. We have tried the 4/3 line of Lucario, and it's good, but it can use some other things in the deck, some like more space for other cards. Like we had like a rescue stretcher originally in here, cut that for one more. We just cut the rescue stretcher, and we felt that the puzzle of times were good enough and we can get the Lucarios back. So a 3/2 line, that's what the top 8 list also used, and that's what we're using. And then one Tapu Koko to help set up the numbers for the 190. So if you do one Koko spread, then you pull up the Lucario, you attach a strong energy, and then you do a Roar Strike with a choice band also. That's 170 with the 190 hitting that magical number. Or if you hit for 170 and then they try to run away, you can hit them with that flying flip. Then we have Giratina promo. Giratina promo is always used for the Greninja, and an expanded it's used for Greninja and the Trevenant. So it's a really good card, allowing Greninja not to do 20 damage. And in seniors, that's kind of something to worry about, the Greninja, but I'm not too sure about the Masters, how much they should be worried about it. So this is a card depending on the area that you play in, and if you know there's going to be Greninja, keep it. If you don't think there's going to be any, then you can cut it and do something else. One Mew, and do it for the Espeon Garb has just won recently, so the Mew's really good against the uh, Espeons, hitting for weakness, one-shotting them. It's also really good against Buzzwole, and we chose it over the other ones because Oricorio isn't getting the one-shot on the Espeons or the Buzzwoles. It's going for that two-shot. And we didn't choose the Baby Mew because we didn't want it to really get one-shot. We want to have it last in there longer. And hopefully Mew EX won't get one shot, but probably will. You don't really have to worry about it getting sniped 2 times and it being a knockout. And we didn't go with Mewtwo because we feel like Mew EX is a stronger counter to Buzzwole than the Mewtwo because you have to have more things like the choice band, the DC, and they have to have the 3 energies in order for you to one-shot them. But with the Mew, all you really have to have is the Zoroark GX to do riot to speeding for 200 pretty much. 3 Tapu Leles to help set up. Of course, the amazing ability, Wonder Tag, Energy Drive, good against Glaceon, and Lycanrocs. 2 Evo Sodas to help get out the 2 Lucario GX and the 4 Zoroark GX. Once you get these, then your decks run smoothly. 2 Field Blowers you could cut down to 1, but we're kind of worried about the Garbodor in our area. And then 4 Puzzle Times, pretty standard in a Zoroark GX deck to help get back the pieces, the DC, the Strong, your 1 Float Stone, your 1 Parallel City, some of your supporters. And then it's just a really good card. And then if they somehow knock out your Giratina and get that back, you can use Mew EX to get 4 prizes. And then 4 Ultra Balls, pretty standard, help get out all your Zoroark lines, your Lucario, Railu, Tapu Koko, Giratina for the Greninja, Tapu Lele for setup, Mew for Buzzwole or Espeon. 2 Acerola, and there's only 2. I feel like more would be better if Lucario didn't have a really good GX attack that deals with Pokemon like Golisopod who can't one-shot it. You're able to one-shot them with his GX attack, which is Mad Bull, and we saw Tauros being played also in the first and second list that won regional pretty recently, and it's good enough to be there. Then this is also a really good GX attack. And then if there was some more things to add in this deck, it would probably be, I would like one more choice band that to help hit the numbers, hit the 170 and stuff. But if there was more Ace Rollers, that'd also be nice, but 2 is fine with the puzzle times and all that. And then 3 Bridgets to help set up all your basic Momons that are right here, your Giratina, and then Giratina for the Greninja. Your ideal Bridget would hopefully be 2 Zoras and 1 Railu. Your ideal bench is probably like 1 Tapu Lele, 3 Zoras, 2 Railus. And if you can get like 4 Zorks and 2 Lucarios, that's gonna be really good. And then with this deck, Bridget is so good. Just like in the Golisopod Zoroark deck, it really relies on getting the turn 1 Bridget. If you miss the turn 1 Bridget, it's going to be brutal to win that game. And then 3 Cynthia's draw to get everything that you need, trying to get your Zoroark pieces and your Lucario pieces, all your other things, help set up your energies, your tools, your Puzzle of Times, your Field Blower, Parallel City. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Parallel City. This is really good against the other Zoroark matches. It really messes with your opponent. It really slows them down quite a lot. If they're for some reason playing Empoleon, it hurts them bad. So, Parallel City, super good card. I think it definitely stays in the deck. It gets a lot of value. As long as you can get it and put it in play, and they don't Parallel City you, it's really good and very useful. 3 Guzmas. Some of the other lists run 4, but I feel 3's all that is needed, especially with the 4 puzzle times. And instead of the 4th, I did 1 more Mallow. Usually they run 1, but instead I run 2, because I think 2 Mallow is a really good number. 2 Mallows is just super good in a Zoroark deck because you can get any 2 cards you want. It's pretty much a teammate, but you don't have to be knocked out. So it's super good, and I think that's why I run 2. Get you the 2 puzzle times. 2 puzzle times can get you anything in your discard pile, especially since there's no Prism Stars. You can grab anything. And then 3 Guzmas. You get a Guzma with puzzle time with the Mallow. 3 Guzmas, super good for pulling it up, ending the game. Then 3 Ns. If you're gonna get behind, then N is your card to hopefully be there. Shuffle all their cards back in, make them draw out more. And N is a really good card. It also gives you shuffle draw, but once it gets rotated, that's gonna be a sad time. Then N, we have 3 choice band. We have the puzzle times to get them back. But if there was a 4th, it would make it super easy to get 170 and then Tapu Koko 190. Help really hit the numbers and put them into your favor. 1 float stone, that's more of just in case if a Pokemon that you want, like Giratina or Mew, gets stuck in the active, or sometimes a Zoroark if you want to get the Lucario GX to pound them, then 1 float stone you can Mallow for with the 2 Mallows. If it gets discarded, you have the 4 puzzle times, and I think it can be very useful, especially you don't really want you don't want to waste a DC there. And then 4 strong energies to do a +20 to the Lucarios, And if you start with a Railu and they start with Zora, you can attach your strong there and jab for 30 times 2. And that would be 60, knocking out a Zora. And that's pretty good. And it also helps set up, if it's a Zoroark GX, it helps set up for another quick knockout with right to speeding. Then it's also good for beefing up the GX attack. Then it has the 30 times. So if you have like 4 on you, that's 120. 30, 40 with one strong energy. 50, 60 with another. 70, 80, 90 with a choice band hitting that magic number. And then 210 if you Coco spread. So strong energy is super good. In our original list we had one regular fighting energy, but we took it out seeing that some of the other lists weren't running it, and we started testing it without it, and it still worked really good. And so ever since, it's been gone. 4DC's very versatile. You can do energy drive, versatile for any attack pretty much. Coco, flying flip, Lucario, GX attack, deflect, if you really wanted to. And then ride speeding, and even a ram for 20. So DC works for everything except for Giratina, because there's no psychic energy, but we're not going to be attacking with Giratina, so it's all good. And so this is the list that we have for Zoroark Lucario, and I'm going to jump into a quick game versus what? So the ideal start, maybe a Tapu Koko or a Zora or Railu. One of those three is ideal. Sucks that we've already lost. Coin flip, so it looks like a psychic deck. So Mew is going to be good for this matchup. I'm going to start with Zora just to actually see what he's playing. And later pull out the Mew, whack him with it. It's a good thing that we have Bridget in our starting hand. Garbodor. Okay. We can still do this. If there's an Eevee, then we're gonna use Mew against the Espeon. And if there's the Espeons that we're gonna use for Mew. And for the Trebuchets, we're gonna use the Zoroark with right speeding and trade, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna start it off with a Bridget. Grab 2 of those and 1 of those. Yep, right there. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna press done. I wish I had a strong, but I'm Railu, but it's okay. Still live. Okay, another Espeon. Wouldn't be surprising to see a Sycamore. Or Cynthia. Alright, now it's our turn. So, gonna evolve into a Zoroark there. Just kinda hoping to get the DC. I'm gonna do my first trade away in. Because if I can get a DC, yep, there we go. So, here's the threat, and I'm gonna use Mew EX. Put that down. There's no Garbotaxin. Attach a DC there. Guzma up the Espeon that's threatening. I have no items in the discard pile, so Trash Avalanche isn't gonna do a thing. Then let's do right speeding for 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 100 times 2, 200, knockout. So that's just showing the power of Mew EX, and it's not even a Buzzball deck, so that's still really good. I don't think I'm gonna put the 4th Zoro down, but okay. Now, if he has a choice band, then he can attach it and then hit for 120. But he also needs a psychic energy. Oh, there's a psychic. Hopefully no float stone choice band. I'd be much loved. If he misses it, then he's gonna get blown up. Hopefully he doesn't get a focus on here. That's gonna really suck. Because then I can't use Versatile. And then I have 3 Zoroarks that I can put in play. And so if he puts that Floatstone, that's not good. I think even if he does confuse me, I may still go for the attack because that'd be 60, take 30, 90, and then either way I would still be knocked out even if I didn't attack. So it's worth a try. But I first have to get one of the 2 field blowers. Oh, speaking of field blower, there he is. Now I'm gonna play field blower first, and put that down, and put that down. Gonna trade one of the Ultra Ball first, cause I don't know, maybe if there's something better than that. I'm gonna trade away the Zoro, cause I don't really need 4. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna discard one of the Strongs. Hopefully get something. Okay. It could be a lot worse. I'm gonna put down Parallel. Put it that way. And I'm gonna attach Fighting. Alright, I'm calling it here. It's gonna be Tails. I know it because it just gave us the knockout and it's not gonna let us be that way. Oh, called it. Yeah. That was pretty obvious. That one was gonna happen. But it's still crap. Yep, there's that. And he's targeting down the Railu. That's good. At least there's only 2 items in the discard. Huh. Wow. 3 prizes at 1 turn. That's great to know. I need the DC. I'm gonna do trade number 1. Okay, there's the DC. That's really good. I'm gonna trade another Ultra Ball away. I don't really need it. I'm probably just okay. That's good. That's good. I'll put the Choice Band down along with the DC. I'm gonna put the Lele down. Grab me just something in case something bad happens. I'm gonna grab that. Then it's 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. And once he hits me, I'm gonna Acerola, and then I can either use. I think I'm gonna use Tapu Lele to Energy Drive. Yeah. So I'm just gonna ride speeding, 110. Nothing too fancy. I'm just wondering if he has like a Tapu Lele in hand that he can't play because of Parallel City. He probably doesn't with all those cards, but may have one, but probably has another supporter. Alright, only 10 damage. Now, I think I'm gonna Acerola just because I honestly don't want to flip in this situation. trade away the N. See what I get. Definitely trade away the Giratina. And then I'm gonna trade away the Zoroark, since the other Zora is in the discard pile. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, only 4. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I'm gonna put up Tapu Lele. I'm gonna put down Zora. I'm gonna put a choice band there, and there we go, victory. He knew that it was gonna be over. It was a very well played, and that makes a 5-winning streak, I think. Yep, 5 winning. All right, that was the deck. I'm really liking it. I think it's something that you're probably gonna see, and I think it is very good. And from now on, be kind to each other and party on, dudes.